Pokemon Master 556 back with another PSA submission video that is going to be pretty epic on this one as well. Seems to me that the favorite amount of number of cards I enjoy sending off most is about 60. And today we got, for our background, some lovely grass type Pokemon. Specifically this beautiful Venusaur first edition base set, Mint 9. Pretty epic. I like it. I like it a lot. For obvious reasons. I've only had one Gem 10 out of the whole entire first edition base set. But I needed the money, so I ended up selling it so I could buy something better at one point. But anyways, let's get things kicking off here. So what I'm going to do is just grab a small stack of goodies, get some focus. Now, I know I've started off one of my PSA submissions videos with an Alakazam before. This is actually the third one that has ever been shown in one of my submission videos. Last time around it was my buddies, but anyways, let's get cracking. So we got a bunch of the cards from the first edition base set, which I just recently had a video of. It's called Craigslist First Edition Base Set Madness. But yeah, so we got the Alakazam. I'm expecting in between an 8 and a 9. I haven't really looked it over fully. Blastoise, I'm thinking an 8. This Charizard is kind of hard to say with the printing defect on it. You could see a line coming through it on the card like that. See it right here? It's not a really bad printing defect. Now, it's been brought to my attention that I don't know if the printing defect would be considered as slight or minor. And the words slight and minor only have a slight difference in meaning. So I don't know what PSA would consider slight to minor. Other than that, this card is virtually flawless. I've already shown it before. But yeah, you could totally tell that the back of this card is pretty perfect. Very, very awesome card. Very excited that, finally have one in my collection. I'm expecting it anywhere in between an 8 and a 10. That's kind of a fat range, I know, but I'm thinking more of a 9. We got Gyarados. I think this one looked like an 8. This Machamp actually is a hopeful gem mint. Surprisingly, as difficult as those are to come by, as common as they are. We got 2 Mewtwo's. Very cool. These both look deserving of 8s to 9s. Hopefully one of them comes back a 9. Got 2 Nidokings. These both look like 8s. Raichu. I believe that one looked like an 8. These ones, I do believe, should come back graded pretty well. I'm thinking, pretty much 9s across the board on these non-holo cards. 2 Charmanders. I got here this Yellow Cheeks Pikachu. Now, one of these I think looks like one of them could be Gem Mint. I think it's the Yellow Cheeks one. Who knows? Got Red Cheeks. So that's it for the awesome base set stuff. Next up, like usual, I always have a bunch of random stuff, followed by a bunch of Neo cards. So we got a first edition Fossil Hitmonlee. A Dark Dragonite. I have one in PSA 10 right now, but since I had bought a set previously, I figured I'd grade it. Very cool card. Dugtrio. Dark Dugtrio. Very hard card to grade into 10, apparently. Misty Seadra. I really like this card from Gym Heroes. Erica's Venusaur. This card has a small nick on it, so I'm going to say it gets a 9. But this Giovanni's Persian has sparked my interest because someone said that they want it, and they could use my help, and, well, I've got it. So if you're interested in watching this video, man, take a look at that card. Can't really see anything wrong with it. I don't even think there's any scratches in it that I'm aware of. Very nice looking, so hopefully that comes back a 10 for you. So you could trade out that 9. We got Blaine. Pretty sweet trainer card. few of the lamer Pokemon Torch cards, but as you know, I'm a set collector. So we got 2 Forretress. Pretty sweet. Either way. And then Wobbuffet. Y'all know what I mean. All his attack is his counter. It's pretty sad. Got 2 of them. So that's pretty cool. So we got Yanma. I really like this card, actually. And we got dogs barking and yapping in the background, unfortunately. If he doesn't shut up, I'm going to have to pause this video. This damn dog was barking up a storm. Anyways, we got Celebi from Neo Revelations. I have one of these graded in an 8 at the moment, so hopefully I can replace that 8 with a hopeful 9 or a 10. As you guys know, as I've said before, and as you've heard from other people's videos and comments on this set, they are extremely hard 10s, but we got 2 freaking epic Crobats, which are practically impossible to see the holo pattern on. Can't even get it to even sparkle for you. Not even with the good lighting in my room. Jeez. It's almost like they're not even holographic. And then we got this freaking amazing Suicune. I've sent one of these before. This one actually looks like it could potentially come back as a 10, excluding this one little small dot up there at the top. But who knows? With PSA, you know, sometimes they do look past things and still give you a crazy high grade. Next up is a ton of Neo Destiny doubles. Because if you guys didn't know this, I actually just recently picked up the set with Shinings. All 8 of them in mint condition, which was freaking amazing. I've opened a box, and I've also bought a set of this without the Shinings before, too, as well. So you'll see a lot of doubles here in the next couple submission videos. We got 2 Dark Ampharos. I love this Crobat. Crobat is such a cool Pokemon. We got 2 Dark Crobats. This is a really, really cool looking artwork. Kind of grosses me out that he's got teeth. But I've opened a box of Destiny before, but I only opened up half, so I only got a few holos out of it. But we got 3 Dark Porygons. Pretty cool looking background for a card, though I really like the background. It's like a hippie version of Porygon 2 or something. We got 2 Dark Scizors. I'm really hoping that at least a few of these cards could come back 10s. I know that they have problems with silvering, but the set that I'd picked up recently didn't have that bad of an issue with silvering. And I know some of the cards I pulled didn't really have much of an issue either, but we'll have to see what happens. We got 2 Dark Tyrannitars. Now, if one of these does get a 10, I guess, well, Ahsoka, you'll probably be the first person I let know about that. Even if I get a 9, I'm willing to help you out, man. It's your favorite Pokemon. I'm sure you'd do the same if you got an Umbreon for me. We got 2 Light Arcanines. Super sick. Actually, if I recall, one of these actually had binder damage, like a small crease right next to the first edition symbol. Now, I believe you could actually flatten that out, because I looked over the card, I looked over both of them, and I did not see the binder damage on them. So, with that being said, hopefully they both come back at least 9s or 10s, without, you know, a possible 6 or a 5 or something crappy like that. I'd hate for that card to come back that low of a grade. So, we got Light Dragonite, which was already a card I sent off previously that got a 9. Shining Celebi, which, you know, boom. You know, I got a Gem 10 in the background. Sorry, I didn't focus that camera back there. This card looks pretty hopeful of, I think, either a 9 or a 10. All of these Shinings look amazing. When I got this Charizard and I was looking it over, I was like, oh man, this card looks so much cooler in person. And as you guys can see, it's absolutely flawless looking card. Praying for a 10 on this bad boy. this will make my purchase all the worth it. I mean, this card is epic. I didn't really at first like the artwork on that card, but when I saw it in person, it has like a purple that should kind of glow to the shining part of it, which makes the card look really cool. So we got another shining Kabutops. I just recently got a 10 of one, which is pretty awesome. And then the most bad to the bone shining Mewtwo card ever. He's like putting out his fist like he's waiting for you to give him a fist bump, dude. Like this. Yeah, man. Boom. That's what I'm talking about. Shining Mewtwo. That card's sick. We got Shining Noctowl. I pack pulled one of those out of the box that I opened, which scored a 10. And also, forgot to mention this. I don't know how obvious it is, but if you look next to my thumb, it's actually like I don't know if you want to call it a printing defect or just like a small error. But there is, in fact, like a white spot. Looks like a U shape right there. Kind of weird. We got Shining Raichu, which I really hope to upgrade to a 10. Really do. The card's sick. We got Shining Steelix with the kind of weird. It's got whiting at the top of it. You could see it up there by my thumb, up here in the shadow. Kind of strange. And then another one shouting out to Hisoka, because he doesn't have a 10 of this either, and this one looks pretty hopeful. So Shining Tyranitar, such a beast of a card. Got Moltres. Celebi, which I've recently just picked up. I was really happy to get this off of the seller. It was on auction. Won it for like $77. Ouch, yeah, I know. But it is mint. It looks possibly even gem mint. The front of it's perfect. Couldn't see a single scratch in it. Crobat, Reverse Crystal. This one's got some scratching in it. Maybe an 8.5. Hopefully a 9. The back of it looked pretty good. Crystal Golem. I've said this before. One of them had binder damage on it. Maybe it was the one that got graded a 10. I don't know. So we'll see if this one comes back 6 or 7. Mr. Mime EX, Fire Red, Leaf Green, which all of my cards came back 10s from this set, which has been pretty surprising. Really hope Mr. Mime doesn't go ahead and come back a 9. I wouldn't want him to break the streak. And then we got Reg Ice Gold Star. Very, very cool. I know I did a lot of talking in this video, but, you know, it's all a reference of when I'm hoping the cards get graded, so that you guys could see how good of a grader I am myself. I guess. It's all for my own peace of mind, too, I suppose. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and maybe I'll be getting these cards back within a month or something. Who knows? They've been pretty quick with me lately, and a lot of other people too. So, peace out, guys.